Yesterday, obviously, defense, great effort against Kansas City. What kind of, even in a loss, what kind of does that performance do for your confidence moving forward, just as a unit?
Still thinking about the game. There's a lot of things that we need to work on. A lot of good areas, a lot of bad areas that we need to sharpen and fix together, But at the end of the day, we just have to continue to execute what we need to do. And it was tough, but we got another, pretty good opponent coming in here, so we got to keep our mind focused on that.
Could you be a little bit more specific on what you mean by bad from a defensive standpoint? What you thought was bad, whether it was a couple big plays that they had that ended up leading to touchdowns. What's specific? Because you did so many good things as a unit. I was wondering specifically what you think was not good.
When you play a game, you have plays that are really good, and you have plays that are not so good that you, by your standard, would consider bad. So it's tough to really sit here and point out every single play that we believe is bad, because there's some things that we really felt like we could do a lot better on. But the ultimate mindset is to take those things that we believe are bad, sharpen them, make them a little stronger, and we execute.
Okay, well, let me give you two plays specifically. Number one, the Pacheco run, 31 yards that started the drive, and then there was a 34-yard pass reception by Justin Watson later on in the same drive. Is it more about the run fits, or is it more about not getting more pressure on Mahomes on the pass play?
It's just really more about the defense just gelling even more together, talking more, get our eyes right, our hands right, be more technically sound. We get those things together, it turns out a little smoother.
As a follow-up, could you just talk a little bit about, trying to keep encouraging a guy like Devon Hamilton, who obviously wants to be back with all the guys, but, he's got a situation. I'm just wondering, what do you do when you do have moments with him to try to, boost his spirits in some way?
I mean, he's a brother of ours, so
Yeah.
you have siblings. I'm assuming, no? Siblings, brothers, friends, close friends that you have, people that are looking for upliftment and that are pre-encouraged themselves. So I think it's just self-explanatory. You have a brother that you care about. He comes in with a smile every day, and we wrap our arms around each other, and we just continue to work. So
all off season, the talk was second year in the system, both for the offense and the defense too, with Mike Caldwell. He's now a second-year coordinator, and that there should be some improvements from what last year. So you guys are seeing that these first 2 weeks? Absolutely, yes.
Mike Caldwell is doing everything he absolutely needs to as a DC, and I'm happy to be playing for him.
Right. But these are the improvements you guys expected to see when everyone was talking about, second year in the system, right?
I mean, he's continuing to do everything that he needs to do. He's given us every opportunity for us to continue to be in the right positions. He cares about us, most importantly. So obviously, this is his second time in this position, so he's bound to get better, and we feel that, and we feel this entire team is getting better. So,
where is Trayvon Walker better? What have you seen from him this year after that rookie season last year? Where has he made the most strides?
He's becoming even more of a student of the game. He was a sponge last year. He's become even more of a sponge. He's starting to really find his niche, and he's doing a lot of good things. But I know his mindset is not to get complacent, and he wants to continue to grow.
Same thing with Devin Lloyd. Where has he made those most strides?
I put them in the same category.
You guys talked about takeaways as a defense, and through the first two games, they've been flowing. Just how has that come to fruition this year? You guys have been able to get your hands on the ball quite a bit.
Mindset, standard, coming to the game. It's part of our belief, and we come into the game and we try to just execute that belief. But for everybody to be where they need to be there, and we should be experiencing some good things. So.
Foley, would you guys take it does the defense take it as a compliment when Doug rolls the dice on fourth down on offense? Because do you feel like he's got the confidence that if it fails, you guys are still going to make a stop?
The defense takes it as just another opportunity to get ready to roll. So the head coach obviously knows exactly what he's doing. Obviously, he's the head coach, and his resume speaks for itself. So whatever he rolls with, we're ready to roll with.
Are there times you just as soon see them punt and try to pin them down deep?
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't. Could you repeat your question?
Have Doug go ahead and punt and try to pin them down deep as opposed to going for it on fourth down?
I'm not necessarily sure how to answer that question. I guess whatever coach decides to do is whatever we're all rolling with, you know. So we're all together and we're a tight knit group.
He does it so many times. Do you think that exhibits his belief in the defense that you can make a stop at any point in the field?
I believe Coach believes in every single part of this team.
I have a little off-subject question for you, but as a guy who played in New York, and now you're here, how much better does your body feel after games playing on this grass as opposed to playing on turf?
Listen, that's New York. You know, I had a great opportunity there, but I'm here. My mindset is focused on here, so I don't really think too much about it.
I mean, all the players prefer to play on grass, I'm assuming, right? I mean, there's a movement now to kind of get turf completely out of the game. Would you support that?
I think whatever the league needs to do to make things safer for guys is what needs to happen.
Thanks, Foley.
Thank you, Foley. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.